Hi guys, it's Simply Nicola. Patience, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing something a little different. I wanted to talk about this because unfortunately, it's not, I'm ashamed, but I'm not. I'm ashamed about it to a certain degree, but I'm not. I've been debt free for a few months, almost been a year that I can honestly say I've been debt free from basically credit cards. And then the retail therapy got to me. Amazon started. I think I had an Amazon card that I had to apply for. And I obviously went crazy because I've been spending using my Amazon Chase card. And now it has a high balance and I need to pay this down. So I decided that I need to get my stuff under control. One of my cards, I think my Discover card, I had to use it to pay for a couple of my back taxes for one of my companies. So I had to get that caught up because I didn't pay it from I think 2018. So I had to pay it from 2018 to 2024 because they had put my business in forfeited it because I did not, life just got to me and I just did not pay my taxes, my LLC taxes for that company. So I just said I'm gonna bite the bullet and get it caught up, and that's why you see my Discover has like a balance of $3,500. It's not a lot of cards, it's small balances to a certain degree, but the highest one I think is my Navy Federal Platinum, and that's been that balance for a while. But because I don't really pay it from my business money, I pay it from my main job, I normally don't put it on my list of bills to pay. But, I have to face the facts that it just needs to get paid at some point or another. So I wanted to go through the bills, the debt confession per se, and just tackle, I just gotta tackle them and get them paid off. It's not a lot. $26,000 is not a lot. I mean, because I've seen people worse scenario where it's like $69,000 and they're tackling and they're getting through it and they're getting it done. And I want to be the point that I'm getting there. I'm still doing my cash stuffing, but I had to rearrange some stuff where I'm not going to be stuffing a lot of cash envelopes because I need to put most of my side money towards paying down this debt. I don't like debt. I really don't like debt, and I don't know how I allowed myself to get so caught up with this. And I need to get this paid down as soon as possible. My $17,000 credit card is gonna take a minute for me to get it paid down. I think the minimum payment on this is like $460, but I've been paying like $530 a month on it. And then my other Navy Federal card, that was like $7,000. So I got it down to $2,382, which is a tremendous amount. I think I pay, the minimum on there is like $60, but I pay, I think, about $120 a month. So I'm trying to get it down as fast as possible. But, there's so much you can do with your money when you still have, a mortgage to pay on your house or whatever. But I've decided, let me come on here, let me talk about it. My life is not perfect and I'm not perfect, but there's no way I should have this debt, but I do. So I wanted to come on here, talk to you guys a little bit about, the few debts, the few credit card debt that I have, because I mean, I have mortgage, I have two houses. I have one that I currently live in. We built in 2021, and I have another house that I have a tenant that I rented to. But I just wanted to come in here and talk about it. Okay, so my first one that I have on here is my Victoria's Secret. My daughter needed some stuff from Victoria's Secret, so I told her to just, go ahead and swipe it on my card. So that one is, the balance is not high. It's $148. I definitely can pay that off by probably the end of this month, middle of April. My Chase is up to $1,000, and I think that's from when I decided I was gonna redecorate my office, buy different office furniture from Amazon, and just get my office a little more organized. And that's where that $1,000 came from. This, I'm gonna pay that completely off because I had saved some money from my debt payoff, cash stuffing. I had like $1,000 in there, so I deposited it in the bank, and I'm gonna definitely pay that off. If not this weekend, early next week, I'm gonna get that completely paid off. So that will be eliminated. My next one I need to work on is my Ulta card, which is $1,500, and it's actually an Ulta card for Ulta, but it's also a credit card. So I use it, other than using it at Ulta, I also use it to buy lunch or just various different things. My main reason for getting the Ulta card was to buy my face products and my body care and stuff like that, but obviously I was getting too out of hand. $1,500 is a lot of money. Just like I was looking at how much I buy lunch. Oh my God. It's like for the month of March for lunch, I paid like $360 for the whole month. I spent $360 for lunch. Me and my wife were talking about it, and we're like, oh yeah, we spent $400, between the both of us. No. Me by myself spent $400 on lunch, and she spends another like $300. That is ridiculous when we can just prepare lunch from home and take it to work. So most of this expenses is probably why the card got so high. And it's not really that high, but it's high to me because I still have to pay it off. It's from buying lunch. These two cards, the Navy Federal cards, I do not use them at all. Like, since the balance got high, I just stopped using them. But that doesn't mean I needed to start using other cards. That's the problem. And that's the time I need to sit back with myself and say, look, you don't need to spend off these cards. You really don't. Use your cash and keep it moving. So with that said, I'm just gonna have to pay back these cards. So I had to rearrange my cash stuffing. Now, whatever I get from my side hustle or from my business is mainly gonna be going to my debt pay down. It's just gonna be going to my debt pay down. I have to start from scratch with everything because I condensed a lot of the money. I really wanted to do a video, but I went to the bank yesterday and I just needed to deposit the money. So stuff from my remodel of my household fund and all of that fund, I just condensed it and put it into my spending. Because I also have a bills account that all my bills, automatic payments come from. And then I have another account with Navy Federal. That's my spending account, which I only spend from that account. So what I decided to do, instead of having my cash wallet, I just put all my money in the spending account. Since I like to swipe or whatever I got going on, it must be retail therapy or something, because this is utterly ridiculous. I just decided whatever I put in my cash wallet, I'm just going to put that in my spending checking account, leave it there. I'm really trying my best not to buy lunch. I do not want to buy lunch. I don't want to do anything with lunch. I absolutely need to stay away from Amazon, because on Amazon, I paid this card off last week or the week before, it was like $894, and I paid it off in full. And by the following week, it was already like $1,000. That is completely ridiculous. I don't have any affiliation with Amazon. I do not know why I spend so much money on Amazon. So it stops today. It stops. This Chase card is my Amazon card. I just froze my card because I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going to be spending like $1,000, $1,200 monthly on Amazon. That is friggin' ridiculous. So I'm like, this shit stops today. So I deposit money into my bills account, $1,000. So I'm going to knock this out. I'm going to knock this one out too. So now I'll be left with my Ulta and the rest of my cards to get paid off. I'm going to put like $80 in my debt payoff fund every single week. $60 to $80. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. If I'm going to do the 80 per week or I'm going to do like a 60 per week. So we can get this shit knocked down. Because this is ridiculous. Even though it's not as bad. Because I see people have, it would be like this whole page. No, that is too much. That's too much of my money is going towards credit cards. I absolutely cannot. This is here for a reason because I used the limit on this is $9,500. I used the $3,500 because like I told you, I had to pay my back taxes on one of my companies. And that was like a good three grand. So I said I would just take my time and pay it up back. I just wanted to get that off my record, cleaned up, reinstated so I can get my company back in order. I have two companies. They're both consulting companies. One, like I told you, one got forfeited because I didn't pay the taxes. And so I decided this year I was going to just get it up to date, reinstated. And so I don't have this shit on my record. So that's what the Discover payment was for. The others is just really frivolous shopping, buying furniture, redecorating my office, redecorating my living room. Lunch out of the, I don't know why I buy so much lunch. I have all this food at home and there should be absolutely no reason that I should be buying so much lunch. So we are going to figure this out. I will keep giving you guys an update of what's going on with the debt and how I'm doing. The total is actually $26,320. That's another property. This money could pay down on another property because I intend to buy like 3 more houses for renting out to tenants, like investment properties. That's ridiculous. Why I'd want to pay so much money on friggin' credit cards. Why I'd want to spend so much on credit cards to buy frivolous shit I don't need. So I just want to come on here, give my debt confession, tell you guys I'm gonna be working on this. I'm really gonna be working on this. I cannot go into 2025 or into a couple months and have these debt behind my name. There is no way in hell. I've been debt free for a couple of years and then I'm gonna have this. No. So my cash stuffing videos will be a little different. It's not gonna be a lot of different envelopes and woody woo. It's really not gonna be that. It's gonna be less. It's gonna be limited because I really need to get my debt paid off. So with my little side hustle and money I get from my company, I'm just gonna have to use it to pay off these cards. That's it. This is just ridiculous. That's just too much money. Too much money out there on credit cards when I should be using cash. Okay, the next thing, like I said, for my cash wallet, I will no longer have my cash wallet because I've decided like my cash stuffing for like my groceries, my spending, and my eat out, I'm just going to leave the money on my debit card. Because I have a spending only account and that's all I do on there is spend money out of it. I'm trying not to spend at all, to be honest. But I think if it stays in my account, I won't use it as much as the cash. Because lately I've been spending cash so frivolously. I guess that's the point of using cash. But why use cash if you're going to use credit too? I was supposed to swap out if I paid on a credit card, then I use the cash to pay back the credit card. After a while, I kind of stopped doing that because I felt like I need more cash in my hand or whatever. So we're scrapping that idea. We're just putting any money that I'm going to use for spending, I'm putting it on my debit card. Give moment, we're not using any credit cards. All these cards really are going to be frozen. Really. The Alta card, I might not freeze it because my daughter, she lives on her own. I try to help her with stuff, but I need to pay this down tremendously. Like, it has to be down to like $250, if anything. I probably won't completely pay it off because sometime my daughter, she goes to the beauty supply store and she go to Alta and then she'll just charge something to my card. I tell her not to go over a certain amount because mommy don't got that money. So, we will have to figure out something else. But that's it. I just want to come on here and let you guys know what's going on with my debt. So you guys are aware. So when I start cash stuffing differently, you're not looking at me like, okay, what's going on? But I just wanted to let you guys know. But don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you guys soon. See you in the next video. Bye.